press, roll, roll, press, 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 press, roll, roll.
Okay, I'm Shaniqua Bailey. They call me Punkin. Thank you. I have been a licensed nutritionist for the last 10 years. Nutrition and dietitian is totally different. Dietitian is more on a medical doctor levels. That's not me. I'm more on a general scale. I have a general knowledge on nutrition. So if you guys ask me a question at the end, if I don't know, I will kindly let you know. I don't know, but I can find out the answer. I know a lot, but not everything. But that's just it in a nutshell for me. So let me first of all, let me ask you guys, what are you feeding yourselves?
Everything.
Okay, so when we feed ourselves, when we're eating, you're either feeding a disease or beating a disease. So, like spiritual food, whenever you consume anything of the world, social media, anything like music, you're feeding a certain something in your soul.
Right.
Food is the same thing. So we can eat too much sugar that may feed a parasite. You could be eating too many, you can have alcohol or something of that nature that may feed a spirit. So I just asked, what are you feeding your body?
Yogurt and nuts.
Just keep in mind. Okay. So
Healthy carbs.
all right, healthy carbs. So the first thing that I would want to remind you to do. What's the first thing you have in the morning? What's the first thing you consume? Water. There you go. You want to start with water before you start with anything. Does someone say coffee?
Yeah.
Coffee before water? Okay.
No, water.
There you go. So, coffee, especially if you're a coffee drinker, definitely start with your water instead of coffee. Coffee is very acidic. Not that it's bad, but it does contain acid. So if you're not flushing or coating your stomach before you consume the coffee, then you don't have a barrier between the acid and the coffee that you're consuming. So just start with a cup of water before the coffee. Coffee does have some great benefits. It helps them. It gives you energy. It does have antioxidants in it. But if you do have any heart issues, it does have a higher amount of caffeine. So definitely, consider that. Tea would probably be better because it doesn't stress the heart. So it's not going to give you the heart palpitations. It's more of a clearer, more contained or slower amount of caffeine. Also, as far as, yes ma'am.
I drink water even during the night. See, I have water on my nightstand, and then I drink some like 4 days in the morning. Anyway, before I get up, I drink some water. So that shouldn't hurt with me getting up, going and making fixing my coffee shit.
No, you just want to make sure you drink the water first before you have coffee.
Okay,
So just
I drink water like that. I leave it on the stand and I pick it up and I drink a little bit. I told you, but I just
and that's good. So you want to make sure you're staying hydrated because everything, our body is going to perform better when it's best hydrated. Everything contains water in order to push everything. A lot of times we get constipated or dehydrated because we don't have the fluids or the liquid in order to make it move. So water helps to move everything along. Your eyes need water. A lot of times we may have dry eyes because we're just You know, dehydration is the root of a lot of problems. Your eyes, your bowels. Our body is 60% water. So just, you know, consider that. And things that we do, when we use a restroom, we're excreting water, so we're losing water. So we need to make sure that we're replenishing that water. So when you guys mention a lot of carbs, starches, and stuff of that sort, protein will be the first, before you consider or eat anything, lead with your protein. Can anyone tell me why you would want to eat a protein first? And when I say protein, we're talking whole protein. Your meat proteins, your poultry, your eggs, your whatever meat you choose. I'm not prejudiced when it comes to meat. It's to each his own. But meat first, your protein, because protein is going to be harder to digest. So you're going to be fuller. It's going to fill you up. So you'll notice that you'll eat less of your starches, because the protein, it's harder to break down, so it's going to fill you up first. You know what I'm saying? It's going to fill you up faster because it's harder to break down.
What about turkey bacon?
It's higher in sodium, but it's still protein. But consider the sodium.
Turkey bacon.
Any processed meats, it's processed, so it has preservatives in there, so they have to have some kind of additives in it just to kind of help the shelf life and just to help with however it's produced. So consider that. So it is higher in sodium. So if you have like blood pressure issues, you may want to watch or consider your packaged meats and foods that have a lot of.
What if it says it's organic? Organic.
Organic to who?
Turkey is turkey bacon, but it's from this company that does.
Okay.
Organic. It's called God Shills.
There we go. And if it's organic, so your organic food is going to have a lower shelf life and stuff.
Yeah, it goes quick.
Because it doesn't have the preservatives. Okay, let me see what other key points I have for you guys.
Organic bacon is better.
I haven't found out like this. It's just turkey. I haven't found out bacon. I don't do bacon.
Mm-hmm. So start with your protein, and also put your fork down between meals. A lot of times, our fork is just working. Our arms are heavy, and we're just moving, and our body doesn't know we're getting full because we're constantly feeding. You know what I'm saying? Our stomach can't register that it's even getting satisfied because we continue to just consume meals. So if you try to just put your fork down between meals, treat your food, your food you want to have your food to where it's like a liquid. So just imagine that. Get your food to a liquid form before you continue to eat more foods. Who said something?
She said that's hard.
It is hard. It comes with, teaching and learning. You have to coach yourself through it. Let's talk about meal timing. How late do you eat your last meal?
7.
9 at 5, sometimes 4.
Okay.
5 or 6.
And about how many hours is that before bedtime?
Oh, that's bedtime.
Great. Okay, so y'all don't have a problem there. You definitely want to make sure you're eating your food at an earlier time because you want to give your digestive time to rest. Just like when you stretch, your body gets healing. So when you have your last meal 4 to 5 hours before bedtime, you're allowing your digestive system to heal itself. So that's why fasting is important, because you're restoring yourself as you refrain from having foods.
Okay, I got a question. Okay, your last meal is at 6.
Mm-hmm.
So I get up at 11, and I go up top of the refrigerator and eat about 2 bags.
You're saying 11 p.m.? Okay, I'm listening. I think we have the same problem. I have that problem too.
And I get up and eat the potato chips and the Snickers. But then, sometimes if I get up at 10, I just stay up.
Okay.
After eating all that stuff, I don't.
Because sugar is going to energize you. So just like when you feed a kid sugar, what is he gonna do? They're gonna
Right.
be active. Yes, so it's going to wake you, it's gonna energize you, and it's gonna make you wanna move. So if you can change that snack, because I have that problem too. I wake up in the middle of the night and I just want a snack. I snack on something. And I can't even deny myself of that, because if I do, I'm not gonna be able to go back to sleep. But maybe try to change your food choices. Maybe snack on some protein, snack on some fruit.
What about a yogurt?
Yeah.
Yogurt be good.
Cottage
It would be
cheese.
better than, yeah, cottage cheese is definitely great.
Can't do collard cheese.
Yogurt is good. Anything but, processed sugar. It's gonna, it's the sugar.
What is your suggestion, like, for, just say, like, one whole day? What would you eat, breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Something basic and simple.
So I would, you saying one meal a day or 3 meals?
Just say, like,
What would you
today.
make, like, from the time you get up to the time you go to bed, like, you know somebody's meal plan?
Mhm.
What would you do for them on
I-
a meal plan?
So the first meal, I would do like a whole grain, whether or not be your oatmeal, your sweet potato. I would have a carb source and a protein source. A good clean carb source and a good clean protein source. The reason being is because if you're gonna have that one carb, you wanna have it in the earlier part of the day when your metabolism is more active, and then let that taper off throughout the later part of the day. So I would start with a protein and a carb. Then for lunch, I would do maybe your fruit and a protein. And then for dinner, just a high protein and maybe a leafy green vegetable.
Meat and vegetables.
Yeah. So, however you structure your day, just make sure you have your carbs in the earlier part of the day. And so you want, so all carbs are not the same. So you have your sweet potato versus a white potato. What you say about the white potato?
Sweet potatoes.
And can you tell me why?
It's better for you.
I don't know,
But why is it better?
That's starch.
Because it don't have all the starch in it?
So we're speaking of sugar loads. So sugar, you have fast sugars and you have slow sugars. So when you have those starches, or like your white carbs, it's going to create an insulin spike. And so because it's giving you so much sugar at one time, it's not going to be a carb that's suggested. You want a carb that's going to have a slower insulin release, because as we're aging, we have to our body doesn't regulate our blood sugar levels like it did in our earlier 20s. So you're going to want to consume food items that have a lower insulin spike, because your liver can only take so much sugar at one time. So for example, your liver can only use 80 calories of a carb at one time. It has to do something, it has to break down that remaining, that item may have more than 100 calories, or 80 calories. So say for example, your carb source may have 150 grams of carbs. Your liver can only break down 80 grams at one time. Your body has to store it somewhere else because it's consumed. So it's going to send it to, that's, where your adipose, whatever area you have the most fat is where it's going to send it to. And then it's going to be taxing on your kidneys and everything else. So in order to avoid that, you will want to just slow that insulin release down. So that's why like your grains or your sweet potato would be better than your white potato sources. And even white rice versus brown rice, it's the same situation. So.
Oatmeal is good, right?
And it's high in fiber.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our fiber sources.
What about grits?
Oh, grits is good.
Grits is good. It's a grain.
I know they taste good, but are they good for me?
And you know what?
They have what is it? Something about grits that has something in it.
And two things could be right at one time.
Okay.
Grits can be great for you, but with any food, it's what you put in the food that makes it bad.
Yeah, my butter and sugar.
Yes. So, not to say that grits is bad, but what are you putting in your grits? So, two things can be right at one time. So it's just, we just have to, choose or decide what we're making this food to be.
So I've been trying to lay off so much sugar, but I started using the agave. Is that okay? The agave?
To my knowledge, it is a natural source. So agave is a natural source. Your stevia, if it comes from a plant, that's a natural source. You want items that are complete natural sources from the earth.
Y'all cold now?
So, to my knowledge, it is good. It's gonna be heavier in calories, but it's a natural source of a sweetener.
Okay.
What about Splenda?
Splenda, okay, so the thing about it has some kind of chlorine or something in it.
Well, it's not.
It's processed. So when you think of something that's like stevia is a plant, it's like a mint plant, but it's a sweet plant. So you want to look at the nutrition facts. Turn the labels on the back of it, and if it say anything more than just the sweetener, then just eliminate it.
I was using what she was saying that.
Let's do a little project here. I'ma find. Can somebody, as we're speaking, Google nutrition facts for Splenda? I just want to see the label, and we gonna together dissect what that label look like. Let's do that. Nobody got internet? See if you do.
I'm recording.
You are so funny. All right, fine. Do that for me. Nutrition facts for Splenda. So we gonna find out for
I
Levine.
got a question.
Yes, me.
If you take a sweet potato
Mm-hmm.
and a boiled egg and an avocado for breakfast, right? What is that?
That would be a great desired meal because you have your carbs, you have your protein, you have your fats. You need all three. You need all three. Mm-hmm. Now Splenda here. It has sucralose in it. It has water. It has Splenda. It has sucralose. It has malic acid. It has sodium benzoate. It has potassium sorbate. Those, yeah. Because and if you don't know what it is, disregard it.
If your great grandparent didn't eat it, don't eat it.
Correct. So, and if you do,
So I'm gonna start back using the other one.
I know that there is a stevia that is just stevia. I'm only familiar with that because when I look at the labels and because I'm comfortable with it, I stay there. But find you a source that has no more than 2 ingredients.
When y'all ask the question, make sure y'all speak a little louder when you ask the question. Since we're videoing this, you want the people on the video to be able to hear your question as well.
And my last tip point to give you guys on nutrition would be fiber. How are we getting our fiber in?
I get mine through the oatmeal
Okay.
and the fruit. And also, prune juice is very good.
Yes,
because
okay.
Warm it up and that, I do that, and it's all natural.
There we go. That's good. That's a good way there. Yes, Mom?
I'm on a high fiber diet because of my.
We're in the same boat.
I use, instead of breakfast spaghetti or pasta, I use whole grains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it does have on your, it has high fiber.
Yeah.
So is that good, or because it's carbs? I don't cook it a whole lot, but when I cook pasta, that's what I use.
And I would find out as far as your measurement. So two things can be right at the same time. So it could be good for you, but it could be too many carbs. So I would just check your measurements and make sure that it's no more than, say no more than about 25, 30 grams. So we need to look at your portion sizes for that. So it could be.
You probably not eating no big plate.
Okay.
You should be fine.
Yeah, so if it's a good portion, then it can be good. But some other sources that can help to drive your fiber up, you have chia seeds, you have your flax seeds, and those are things you can just put in water, before your meal, just to kind of help to boost your fiber up. Your aloe vera liquid, Those are things, because as women, we need, the daily recommended fiber allowance is 25 grams of fiber.
What about for men too?
It's 35 for men.
35 for men? So, we gotta make sure, as men, we gotta make sure we getting our fiber in as well, so we can't forget that. Actually, I got some fiber powder.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got some extra powder, because it's hard for me to get fiber, I don't like a lot of different things, so.
Yeah.
Actually, I got some kind of fiber powder I got that I do every day.
So you can just mix it in water and just drink it?
Mm-hmm. So, if you're gonna do your chia seeds, you wanna soak them in water, cause you want them to swell.
Yeah.
So you wanna soak them for about 20, and it's not gonna get that thick, your flax seeds will get too swole. So chia seeds is about a safer one. You can put that in your yogurts. Yes, ma'am?
What about the flat seeds? I take the omega-3,
Mhm.
have flat seeds in it and have 3 other fatty in it, but I take 2 capsules a day.
There you go. Do you know how much fiber is in it, in a serving?
They broke down into 9, 6, 3, 6, and 9.
Okay. So, and then you still need some fiber throughout the day, because you want to make sure for a daily, your daily, what you consume daily is, you want to at least get 25.
Okay.
Because what happens is, we don't get enough fiber. That's why, we could get constipated,
Okay.
because we get so backed up, because we're not getting that fiber to keep pushing it through.
Okay.
So it could be TMI, but we want to get at least that one bowel movement throughout the day. So we're gonna want to make sure that we're getting our fiber and our water throughout the day. Do y'all know how much sugar we can have in a day? This is the last thing.
Now, they be talking about that fried food they like to talk
Oh. Why do my eyes go right to Miss Elaine for some reason?
I haven't had anything fried in the last few days.
I'm not gonna lie.
I stopped with the fried, I used the air fryer, and I don't do
Okay.
fried, I gave up fried food, so it's very hard.
What happens when we have that grease? You know how when we I haven't seen this in a long time, but you know how when you fry and you store that grease to let it cool, what does it do?
It's solid, it becomes solid.
Congeals.
That's what it's doing. Just imagine
your
what it's
body.
inside your body.
And your
So
arteries.
consider that. So if we're having a lot of fried food, that all that grease, as it cools,
Blocking your arteries. is
There you
what it
go.
does.
And I ate some fried food. I normally don't eat fried food at all, but I ate some last weekend, I ate some fried
Made you sick.
fish. I came home, I was just totally sick.
Yes.
You been drinking?
Because like
Yeah.
Throwing up everywhere.
after you don't have it for a while, then you take it, my body is
I
real
don't
sensitive
eat fried
to it now.
food.
But you know what I do, if I eat
you're probably gonna say what I'm thinking.
fried.
Drink some more after.
Yeah.
Either a lemon or something.
Uh-huh.
Or something, because if you drink, I'm gonna just say Kool-Aid,
Yeah.
it'll freeze up your arteries, the grease.
Yeah. If you're eating anything fried or heavy, just drink you some warm after.
And that's why Asian people drink tea while you have
That's
your
why
rice.
you can't
They
have
give
no
you the
fried
hot tea.
food, but
Yeah.
you do need to watch. We have to watch how we're eating on a regular basis, just to keep our doctor the levels, whatever levels we're supposed to be at. What is it? All your little, how you know about all this stuff? And whenever the doctor tells me my level's high, just gotta make sure you're eating the right stuff.
Yeah. Do anyone know, this is the last that I have for you guys, as far as sugar, how much sugar,
I don't use sugar.
there you go. But sugar is in a lot of things. So even your carbs or your fruit. What'd you say, that cereal? Some you go for it at the top of your refrigerator.
Potato chips.
Potato chips.
Yes.
I like her, she says what we want to
Sugar is in everything. So, we may not think we're consuming too much sugar, but sugar is included in everything. A lot of things.
So it's good to read your labels.
Very.
Okay.
What about Cheetos? Cause my doctor told me I could eat Cheetos. He had taken away so much I couldn't eat. I said, well, what about my Cheetos?
And he told you yes?
He told me,
They,
go ahead and eat my Cheetos.
you probably ran him down, he probably wanna fight with you no more, so he probably did.
Bring the back of it.
Okay, but it has a lot of sodium too. We can have some of everything, but it's how much you have. It's moderation. So it's a way you can do everything, it's just how you do it. You can overdo anything, you can overdo even great things and make it bad, so it's just moderation.
It's really warm water every morning, that helps.
Yes.
My allergies, I drink warm water.
Now, when you get to exercising, what kind of protein is best for me to eat? Cause they said after you work out, you need to eat some kind of protein.
You like eggs, you want like a clean source, so I would do like eggs are good, whole eggs, anyway but fried. So just consider, egg whites will be the best, but they're gonna be lighter. You can add the whole egg, but the yolk is gonna have a little bit of cholesterol, but it's still good. The least suggested way would be the fried way. You can have a whole bowl. Anything, any way but fried.
Two eggs, 2 boiled eggs.
I just know.
Two.
One.
Eggs would be the best source after your meal, after your workout. And also, the more when you have a good meal after your workout, that's gonna help control the food noise for later.
Yeah.
Because you won't crave or want to snack later because you have been nourished. You're not hangry. You're already getting your body well nourished. So it's gonna help to control the food noise where you won't just want to snack later because you've already satisfied that hunger. So.
She has 2 minutes, y'all, 2 minutes to wrap
Is
this up.
juicing better than eating the solid food more than, I mean, I know you got to eat solid food, but what about juicing?
So if you juice, as long as if you have a cold press juicer, because you don't want to extract the nutrients.
Right.
Yes,
And
two
then-
types of juicers.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a cold
So-
press.
You want to keep those nutrients in, and then you have to consider with juicing, because it's so thin, it may not fill you, so it may do
again. Make it hungry
yes.
faster.
But it's a good way to cleanse. Sometimes we have to give our digestive a break from food, so it'd be a good way to cleanse, so it'd be good for that purpose.
Give us one of your meals that you do in the morning for breakfast.
For me, I do eggs and avocado, and some nuts. So I stick with that. I do pretty much, I'm very regimented. So for me, it's gonna be eggs. I'll do like bison, a vegetable. I only eat one vegetable, and that's okra. Only because I've had problems with my A1C levels. So okra has been something that has helped to bring my blood sugar levels down. So I just, instead of me discard, so I eat a lot of okra because I have it. So, especially soaked in water. Have you heard of the okra water? Just,
Sonia too.
yeah.
And you just soak it in water, you drink it, or you just eat it?
No, she's
So,
cooking it.
You want to soak it for about 12 to 14 hours in spring water.
Okay.
But then after you drink it, you can I cook my okra after, I don't throw it away. So that's why I eat so much okra, because I already have it, because I drink the water. But you want to
Wait a
steep
minute,
it.
you drink the water, you put the okra, let it sit for a while, then you drink the water.
And then cook
It helps to
And then
regulate
cook
your
it.
blood sugar levels.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But you want to have it on an empty stomach.
Oh, okay.
First thing in the morning on an empty stomach. It helps to drive down your blood sugar levels.
Oh, okay.
They did a whole documentary on okra
Yeah,
and how
Dr.
slaves came
Price.
from Africa. Dr. Price, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
How they had it in their hair, how they had it, and they brought it and they planted it in the plantation, and that's what
It
they were
has
eating.
so many healing benefits.
okay.
And another way, the best way to heal your body is to starve it. So if you have any kind of dis-ease in the body, it grows when we feed it. So, you know, cancer grows when we feed it sugar. Parasites grow when we feed it sugar. So if you're trying to heal your body on a cellular level, the best way would be to just starve it. So you're gonna have no foods, you have to starve that disease in your body in order to heal. So just think about that. That's why I started by asking y'all, what are you feeding your body? Because we're either feeding our body to beat disease or to, what is it?
Make it grow.
There you go.
Very good.
Thank y'all. It's too many of y'all. Was there any question that went unanswered? We wanna make sure.
If it is, y'all can come see her. I'm gonna go ahead.